I welcome you to this session of ISO 9001 2015, and today we are going to talk about clause number 10. And under clause number 10, we will today discuss subclause number 10.1 general. So, as usual, first of all, I'll read out the requirement to you as given in the standard. So, clause 10.1 general. The organization shall determine and select opportunities for improvement and implement any necessary actions to meet customer requirements and enhance customer satisfaction. These shall include A. Improving products and services to meet requirements as well as to address future needs and expectations. B. Correcting, preventing, or reducing undesired effects. C. Improving the performance and effectiveness of quality management system. And there is a note underneath this. Examples of improvement can include correction, corrective action, continual improvement, breakthrough change, innovation, and reorganization. So this is all in the requirement, and let us discuss now it in more detail. See, as you all know, continual improvement is a requirement of any quality management system. We are supposed to be making improvements on a continual basis. On a continual basis. We don't say continuous basis. Continuous is something which is not feasible. Continuous means every second, every minute, every hour. So that we don't do. We do certain improvements, then hold on and sustain that improvement, and then again make further improvements. So it is continual improvement. So the organization shall determine and select opportunities for improvement and implement any necessary actions to meet customer requirements and enhance customer satisfaction. So why these improvements are being done? They are being done to ensure that we meet the customer requirements fully and completely. Customer requirements plus the regulatory requirements plus any requirement set up by the organization. So all requirements are supposed to be met, and then only we will say that our system is effective. So we have to meet the customer requirements and enhance customer satisfaction. Now once the requirements are met, the customer satisfaction by itself will go up. So we are supposed to be enhancing the customer satisfaction. So that is another aspect of continual improvement. That customer satisfaction should keep on enhancing. Now these continual improvement shall include improving the products and services to meet requirements as well as to address future needs and expectations. That means our products have to be designed in such a manner so that they meet the future requirements also. So that thing has got to be kept in mind, that the products and services should be meeting requirements which will address the future needs and expectations. So this is very essential to meet customer satisfaction and to improve the customer satisfaction. Then we go to the next point. B. Correcting, preventing, or reducing the undesired effects. If apart from the product being okay and product meeting the requirements of the customer, during the process there could be certain undesired effects. So we are supposed to be correcting and preventing or reducing the undesired effects, whether they are in the process of manufacture or process of service delivery or related to the product. So anything having undesired effect has got to be considered, and we are supposed to reduce or prevent the undesired effects. Next point C is improving the performance and effectiveness of the quality management system. So the quality management system's effectiveness will improve only when the product and services that we are offering, they meet the customer requirements every time and always. That means the system is effective and is able to meet the customer requirements. Otherwise, if we are not able to meet the requirements, the system is not effective. So, in order for the system to be effective, we have to ensure that we are making continual improvement and improving the performance and effectiveness of the quality management system. And there is a note below this. Examples of improvement can include corrections, that means correcting a situation, corrective actions, that means taking action so that the mistake or anything wrong will not happen again. So that is corrective action. Continual improvement is a requirement, and that we all understand that we have to be on the path of continual improvement. And breakthrough change, that means changing the technology or changing the processes completely, so that becomes a breakthrough change. And innovation and reorganization. Innovation means thinking of something new and implementing it towards achieving improvement. So that is innovation. And reorganization. Reorganization, if required for the purpose of continual improvement, must be definitely attempted, and that is an essential aspect of improving the system. So that's all in this requirement, and I hope you have understood the requirement fully and completely. But if there is anything which is not clear to you, please give your comment below this video and I will make it clear to you. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon, so that as and when I load my videos, normally I do it at 11 a.m. on Sundays, and you should be getting the information regarding loading of the video immediately if you press the bell icon. So please do subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon. And if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and also share my videos with your friends and colleagues. I'll feel very happy if you do so. So thank you very much and see you next Sunday. Bye.